coming up on today's episode.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Extra.
Yep, and just like that, it is working again. You probably won't believe me. It wasn't quite as simple as I thought it was going to be. Apparently, I messed some other stuff up, messing around with that. I got to keep hitting that camera. Sorry, people. Apparently, I messed some other stuff up, messing around with that, trying to solder that old adapter. If I would have left well enough alone, I think I would have been money ahead. I know I would have been. But, you know, it is, I just finished doing, I think, 65 updates. So it is working and updating and doing what it's supposed to do correctly, I believe. As you can hear, it is playing sound now. I think that was just a bad link on that cable adapter. I think one of the wires had snapped off of that, causing that problem. So, like I said, it's just that's what it was. So there's old Puddin'. See what old Puddin's up to.
That baby's heavy duty. I'll mount that up on the shop over there for old Night Dog. And then old...
Oh, there you go. That's that. But what the problem was here, let me explain this to you the best I can. I took the new adapter, put it on this cable, this HDMI cable, along when that runs over to the TV monitor, and nothing happened. It said no signal. So I was a little upset because at first I thought maybe the new cable or the new adapter I bought was bad. Because I had tested the rest of the components, the HDMI cable had been tested. It worked. Everything else had worked, and I thought, well, you know, it still wasn't getting any signal. So what I did was to unhook the HDMI, and I unhooked the new adapter, took the whole kit and caboodle, computer and all, into the shipping department, hooked it up with that cable and that adapter, and it still said no video. So then I went into troubleshooting mode, and I hooked the cable or the HDMI to DP adapter that was in there up to that computer. Still no signal. Basically, I could not get a signal out of that computer at all. So it did not have a internal video card in it. It just had the onboard Intel graphics, I thought. So I played around. So finally, I got on the. I hooked the other card, or the other computer in there had a video card, so I hooked that up to the shop computer and got video. So that made me think the display port on the basically the shop computer was bad. And so I got to looking at it. When I got it all hooked up and ready to go, I went into the CMOS setup. There is no HDMI, or there is no HD video, Intel video on that. And the only thing I can think of, and there was, because nothing has changed on it, that's where I always hooked it up before. But the only thing I can think of that has changed is the fact that I was playing around with that adapter, trying to solder that connector back together. And I know one time when I hooked it up on a computer, there was a short on it, and I didn't realize it until after I hooked it up and tried it. Then I got it back over on the bench, got my heavy duty visional glasses on to where I could see it, and sure enough there was a short there. So I thought at that point I kind of gave up on it. I said, well, you know, it's not worth it messing it up. So I must have messed it up. That's the only thing I can think of, because I ended up taking the video card, the Radeon video card that was in the shipping department computer, put it in the shop computer, and this is what you're watching. Not the on board. It doesn't work anymore. It doesn't have on board, period. It is not there. So, like I said, I don't care. It's not a big deal. The shipping department works fine on its on board. And, you know, I really don't do anything graphics intensive in there where I would need a video card. I don't really do them in here either. But, like I said, I just want a display, and I want it to work, obviously. So, you know, mainly the only thing I want to do in here is once in a while I'll watch a video while I'm working or listen to music. Those two things obviously work just fine. So the other thing I do is, let's look in here. Documents. Schematics. I go into the, what was that? Westinghouse. There it is. I go into this to look at schematics, obviously. And there you go. There's what they look like on this 1360 by 768. They are crystal clear. You can see that. Need to swing the view to the right. And now we can see that. So there you go. That's just, you know, basically, what's the page width? Oh, it doesn't list it. Whatever it is, you can make it bigger, obviously, or smaller. But you can see how, basically how crystal clear that is. So, you know, I don't think I really don't care that it doesn't do 1920 by 1080. The videos look fine. I think you just saw pudding. And the music plays fine. Everything works fine, so I'm not messing with it. I'm going to leave it at its default or optimal resolution, and I'm not going to cause any problems. I don't have the adapter, the new adapter pinned up like I want to get it pinned up, but it's all the pressure is off of it. I've got the large HDMI cable sitting under something to where it holds it up and doesn't put any pressure on the connection. So all that is good, but I will get something better than that here eventually. So just kind of wanted to show you guys that everything is hunky-dory again. It is working. I still have, what is this, 19.2, I think? System information. Let's do it this way. System. I think this tells what I want to know. Wildfire, yeah, 21.3. There you can see it right there. So this is a couple, 3 years old. It needs to be upgraded, but you know, it's not a big deal. It's working. And again, the only thing I use this for is to listen to music, watch a video once in a while, and the schematics. I want to see them. So, like I said, that works fine. Can't complain at all. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it, because I think that's what I want. So you guys have a great day. I am busy trying to work in here, do some stuff. I want to finish up the video for the troubleshooting on the 4-in-1. I've got to do that. I've got a hubcap to fix. And I know that sounds a little strange, but my son-in-law broke another one when he changed my brakes. I don't know exactly why. I think it's not him. I think it's just the hoops are getting very rusted that those hubcaps work with. And so I think as it is, I think I'll fix it just like I did the other one, and everything should work hunky-dory again. So that's the plan. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see ya.